Now, if you listen to One World Radio, you will have heard me say before there would be 2 sets that would be guaranteed roadblocks. And the man behind them is joining us right now. ACRAZE, how are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Mate, fabulous.
Come on, welcome to the holy grounds.
This is the holy ground for sure. This is so amazing. I'm so happy to be here.
You've seen videos, you've seen pictures, and maybe what did you think to weekend one? I know you're mad touring right now, but did your friends send you pictures saying, hey, this is where you are next week? Did you see any of weekend one like on your streams?
I saw the streams, but I think what's so cool is like years ago when I saw, Tomorrowland on, like 2014 when it was like still growing. I think it was like 2 days ago I watched that again. And like to see that, and now I'm here, in person to play here. It's an absolute pleasure, and I'm so happy to be here.
Now, hang on, I'm going to take it back because I read a quote from you, and I wrote it down so I didn't forget it. And you said, I remember back in 2015 when I started DJing, I would pretend I was like playing Tomorrowland in my bedroom on this little DJ controller. Yeah. All right, so
that's right.
This is you living the dream right now, and how does that like play with your emotions in your heart? Like, because you must be like overflowing right now.
I read this quote the other day, and it was this guy said, he doesn't like to sleep because his dream or his reality is now, or his dream is his reality, or his reality is his dreams. Like I'm truly like I don't even like sleeping anymore because I'm just living in the dream. Like I'm here now. Yeah. And it's so beautiful to see like. The progression of my hard work come to life, and it's amazing, man. I mean, I'm speechless half the time. I'm living in the moment, and I'm having fun, man. This is it.
Now I've got a tattoo that says "for each moment," and do not ever forget that, because you know what?
That's amazing.
You just got to live it, right? So, as a DJ coming into the library, which is smaller than the main stage, but knowing that you're playing on the main stage next week. How do you feel now? Because like this is like you've only done half of what you need to do, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm ready to go.
You've seen the main stage.
You're gonna make me more nervous. That's the only. Don't do this, bro. You're making me nervous.
I'm on your side. But you have seen the main stage, right?
I've seen it. Yeah, I saw. As soon as I saw the picture of the first weekend, I was like, God.
Take a glance. So, Sonu James, Ryan Marciano playing right now.
It looks like a massive sword.
So that's you next week.
Oh my God.
Kind of sinks, hits home.
My stomach's hurting.
Mate, look, these are the realities of when you are a global phenomenon. Because, all right, take me back. Can you remember? I don't know. Let's just go this time last year. Okay, so it's July last year. Loads of stuff going on, loads of stuff not going on. The last 12 months, your feet haven't touched the floor. You've not had a chance, right?
So this time, exactly last year, we were still prepping to put out Do It To It. But like we just put it into the DSPs, people were ready to go. So a month from then, because it came out August 20th, so we put out the song to Spotify and stuff like that on July 20th. Mm-hmm. So it was ready to go a month after that. So I mean, we were all just waiting to for the song to come out. So we were like, man, I kind of knew like the song was gonna be big, but I didn't know if it was gonna be life changing or not. And that's the beauty about music, it's like I always say this. It's like this song was like an unwanted Christmas present. Like you never know. You get a Christmas present, like you never know you're gonna get, but you're like once you get it, you're like, this is amazing. Like I never knew I needed this, or I'm so glad to have this. I'm blessed to have this, And that's what Do It To It feels like, and it's just it's amazing. And I'm ready to continue this journey. It's so fun, and I get to share all these special moments with my team, and that's what I look forward to. It's the best.
So I want to go back to that moment because one of our family members here, he can't be with us. I know he's listening. Austin Kramer. I've got to shout him out because, well, I didn't know about you until he told me about you, and he had you on the show, right?
Yeah.
And that's when I heard your story. That's when I heard the track. So how did you connect with Austin?
Austin actually, he worked with our team and stuff, and like when he heard about the song, like he started to hit me up more, and we started to get close, and he was like, this record is going to be special. He just kept saying that, like I saw him, because I remember him being like a part of Spotify for a while, mm-hmm. and he was always, helping the artists come up and through Spotify. And then eventually, like, he did his own thing, and it's cool to see like how he does his podcast now, and he really talks about the artist, and like he really like puts shine on one person and the song. And when he was doing that for me, I don't know. It was really special coming from him, you know.
I loved it because he allowed you to speak, and it allowed you to tell the story about how you heard this track from Cherish and how you then made it your own. And now look where we are. And so shout out to Kramer. I know somewhere.
Shout out Kramer, baby.
In the studio truck somewhere. He's got to come here. So look, let's come back to you. Let's circle full circle because I saw you bring Cherish out, and that's a beautiful connection.
So crazy.
So that's quick word to Cherish if they're listening. It's like, yeah, you got to love them because they just brought energy and it's a good connection for you.
Yeah.
Then you kind of get brought out on stage by Tiesto, then Andrew Rayel mixes it, your track, and then Tiesto remixes it. It's like everybody, like even Armin van Buuren has sampled your track in his main stage set. So
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
No, seriously. It's everywhere. It's literally everywhere, and it's not going away anytime soon. When do you release your next track?
We have a lot of music ready.
I'm sure you do.
I've been working on a ton of music, and I'm really excited about it. Like, I play a lot of new music in my sets. There's something big coming, you know, whether it's one song, a few songs, or just like, you know, a bunch of songs. Like, I think the next few songs is going to be like my best work that I've ever made, you know. Like, I'm so happy about the music that's coming. I feel like I've put blood, sweat, and tears into everything. And it's just been strategically planned how we do everything now. It really feels like special now, you know. Like before, when I made Do It To It, I was in my bedroom and woke up one day, drank some coffee, and I got to my computer and I just made Do It To It in an hour. That was it. But now I'm in studio sessions with writers. Like, we're all in a collective creative process, and we're just, you know, all putting our brains together to make one crazy record. And that to me is like something I've never been used to. But now it's like, I really see like this is like real music here, you know. This is like something that I love doing now. So the next few records are going to be special, honestly.
I'm excited. I imagine like this in a box that's just sort of the spring's going to break and everything's going to pop out massively. Yeah. Is it time for your own label? Is it time, you know, like, have you thought about these things? Because you've got a lot of power now. You've got a lot of say. People are going to listen if you do something, if you say something. Yeah. Is that like, as a business? You know, ACRAZE is a business because you've got your music, but you know, this is your job now.
I think a label will come eventually.
Right.
I'm just not really worried about that right now. I think I want to definitely grow and continue to represent myself and put out solo songs and just keep building myself to where I get to a big point where, like, you know, I have everyone grasped, and then I'll put out a label.
Okay.
Because I've always been the type of person to I know what it's like to be underground and not be known or heard, and I want to be at a point where I know everyone can hear me, so I can, you know, show light to the people that can't be heard. Mm-hmm. You know, I think right now, like, I'm too focused on myself. Fair
enough. No, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I'm encouraging. I'm not asking you to like deflect the light. You've earned this light. Yeah. And I also think it's important to say, for an overnight success, how long you been doing this?
Oh man. So I started in 2015. So 2015. Probably like almost 6-7 years now.
So that overnight success that, you know, you may have heard, just so you know, it takes longer.
All you haters out there, you think I was overnight success. This is not overnight.
This is planned.
Trust me.
This is planned. I could speak to a long time, by the way.
I love talking to you.
You've got a lot of things to say, and I want to hear everything you've got to say. I'm conscious that obviously this is weekend one. Will you come back next weekend? I know that there's loads going on, but we've got to finish this conversation.
For sure.
All right. I want you to leave me with this for now. We've got a stage this weekend that is from the era 2010 to 2012. If you could play one track, one anthem from Tomorrowland, all right, not your own, because obviously that's not in that category, but you're going to an anthem, a classic from that era, roughly. What track is it going to be? Yeah, roughly 2010, 2012. There's a stage here that will only play tracks from that era. So roughly, which track are you going to play? I'm going to say, right, ACRAZE said this track. Which one is it?
From 2010 to 2012, that era.
Thereabouts, you know, like, which track kind of pops in your mind that tear the stage to bits? It's a tough question.
It is a tough question.
Go back in your musical archive.
I'm going to say Tremor with Martin Garrix. Yeah, that was an anthem, man. I think that's what like really like solidified my love for like kind of like doing dance music and stuff. I love that track. It still goes off.
Drop the mic.
See ya.
That's it. Tremor. Ouch. I love the fact you've got a Tomorrowland flag. One of the essentials of this weekend. Today is Flag Day.
I bring a flag every show I go.
Amazing.
So like eventually I'm gonna make like a trench coat with all the flags on it.
Nice.
And I'm gonna give it away to a fan.
Good work. I like that.
Yeah.
Uniting nations.
United, baby. We are
I love
one.
that. United
one.
through music. I want to see you next week. All right, promise you
for
come
sure.
back. I'm getting.
You're making me more nervous now.
No. I'll speak to you after the main stage set. All right.
True.
Awesome. ACRAZE, everybody. Make sure you follow his journey if you're not already. Are you mad if you're not following this guy? His tour is incredible. Like there's just 7 gigs each week. Go and sign that board for us right now. I'm going to switch.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch. Hang on. Where are we going to switch to? We're going to go to. I'm going to go to. Lost Frequencies. Let's do
My
that
guy.
right now. Lost Frequencies live on his own stage. Look at that slick.
Yeah.